Imagine waking up tomorrow, logging into your bank account, and seeing something impossible. Not millions. Not billions. Not even trillions. Every single dollar, euro, yen, and peso in existence is sitting in your account. You didn't just win the lottery. You became the lottery. Overnight, you don't just have wealth, you are wealth. You own all the money in the world. Sounds like a dream, right? You could buy every mansion, every yacht, every island on the planet. But here's the terrifying twist. The second you take possession of all the money, you don't just break the economy, you break civilization itself. Because money isn't just paper. It isn't just numbers in a bank. It's the lifeblood of society, and if one person holds it all, then for everyone else, it instantly becomes worthless. So let's dive into the impossible question. What if you literally had all the money in the world? Stick around until the end because the reality is far darker and lonelier than you might think. Let's start with the very first minute. You see your balance and maybe laugh out loud. The power of the entire world is at your fingertips. Every central bank's reserves? Yours. Every savings account? Emptied into your pocket. Every cryptocurrency wallet? Transferred to you. You could buy Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Google, all at once. You could walk into a dealership, point at a $3 million hypercar, and swipe your card without blinking. But here's the catch. When you pay, you're just giving away money you already own. That means the seller doesn't actually gain anything. The second the world realizes this, something horrifying happens. Money itself stops having meaning. In the first hour, banks collapse. ATMs stop working. Credit card payments fail for everyone but you. The Ferrari dealer you just bought from? His account balance shows zero because all the funds flowed into yours. Businesses freeze instantly. Employees can't be paid. Customers can't buy. And very quickly the truth spreads. One person owns it all. And in that moment, humanity discovers something terrifying. Money without distribution isn't wealth. It's just a number on a screen. Now let's fast forward to the first 24 hours. Panic sets in worldwide. People storm banks demanding answers. Trading floors in New York, London, Tokyo, and Shanghai go silent. The stock market doesn't just crash, it ceases to function. Without money, supermarkets can't restock. Truck drivers won't deliver goods. Farmers can't sell crops. The gears of society grind to a halt in a single day. And while you sit inside your mansion surrounded by luxury goods you grabbed in the chaos, the world outside is realizing your fortune just made everyone else instantly broke. By the end of the first week, civilization is buckling. Governments hold emergency meetings. Protests and riots erupt. But here's the irony, you can't escape the chaos either. Sure, you've got 100 Lamborghinis, but what good are they when there's no fuel? You've got a palace filled with art and diamonds, but who's going to maintain it if your staff walks out because their paychecks are worthless? Soon, even your private chef quits. Because when money dies, the new currencies become food, water, and survival. And suddenly, the richest person alive is just another hungry human in a collapsing society. Now we hit month 1. By now, the global financial system is unrecognizable. Banks are gone. With no liquidity, they can't operate. Corporations dissolve. Without trade, factories go silent. Global shipping halts. Cargo ships and planes stay grounded. Nations scramble to print new money, but why should anyone trust it? If one person destroyed the old system overnight, what stops it from happening again? Meanwhile, ordinary people turn to barter. Chickens for bread. Gasoline for medicine. Community-based trade networks replace banks. Civilization regresses hundreds of years in a matter of weeks, all because you owned it all. But let's zoom in on you again. At first, the fantasy felt incredible. But as the days pass, you realize something chilling. Your staff leave. Your friends resent you. Governments treat you as a threat. Military forces may even hunt you down, Not because they want your money, but because they want to erase your power and restore order. You thought having all the money meant having unlimited freedom. In reality, it makes you the loneliest prisoner in history. Here's the paradox. If you literally own all the money in the world, then money no longer exists. Because money requires trust. It requires flow. It requires two sides to make an exchange. Without that, money isn't wealth. It's just useless paper and meaningless digits. So in reality, you don't become the richest person alive. You become the person who destroyed wealth itself. So what if you had all the money in the world? In just 1 month, you wouldn't be the richest person on earth. You'd be the loneliest, the most hunted, and perhaps the most hated. Because in making yourself everything, you made the world nothing. But here's the real question: what happens next? Do governments invent a brand new currency? Does society return to gold or cryptocurrency or barter forever? Could you cling to power, or would you be erased as the greatest economic villain in history? That's what we'll explore in the next part. Before you go, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. If you had all the money in the world for just one day, what would you buy first?